Please pause for the moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
The impeachment vote and the State of the Union.
We feature two students with amazing talents and how they juggle high school life, and theaters in studio to discuss their upcoming production. I'm Kaylee Stott.
And I'm Bailey Staten, and NHSTV Live starts right now. The State of the Union address took place last night on Capitol Hill. President Trump presented his views on the state of our union.
The state of our union is stronger than ever before.
Tension between Democrats and President Trump are at an all-time high, as can be seen during the State of the Union when President Trump refused to shake Speaker Nancy Pelosi's hand and she ripped up a copy of his speech when he concluded. The Senate is set to vote today on 2 articles of impeachment against President Trump. The first charges him with abusing the power of his office by pressuring Ukraine to interfere in the 2020 presidential election on his behalf by withholding military aid and a White House meeting. The other charges him with obstructing Congress in a bid to hide his wrongdoing. The votes, one for each article of impeachment, are expected to begin at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Our school is full of talented students, and a student in our orchestra really stands out among the rest. NHSTV reporter Javier Rivera Cordero has the story.
This is Hannah Kim. This is the All-Region Orchestra of 2019 to 2020. And this is a student spotlight on Hannah Kim. From drawing, reading, and especially the violin, she has excelled in many of these activities through clubs and events at our school.
It's really fun, but I have a hard time kind of balancing everything, so I have to separate my time between all the different things that I want to do, but I really like doing it, so it's worth it.
A sophomore at Northwest High School, she is in the highest orchestra, chamber.
I really enjoy it because my orchestra teacher and all my peers are really nice.
And her talent has greatly influenced her peers.
She's really good. I can't even put it into words, honestly.
Being able to hear her play and knowing that she's going to be accurate and play very well, it makes it so that I can play better myself.
She contributes to other extracurriculars, such as being a first-year member of the Battle of the Books.
She has yet to miss a single meeting. She's reading all the books. She's doing everything I've asked of her. She's been an awesome member of our club.
She is also a part of the CMP Academy for photography and other extra classes.
Photography and graphic design, they're both really fun. I really liked doing the portraits because I like capturing people's emotions and faces.
Along with all these skills comes an emotional benefit as well.
I do art and music because I enjoy doing it, and it helps me go through life, in an easier way, and it helps me express my feelings.
This has been Javier Rivera Cordero with NHSTV.
Our NHS Select Theater class has been rehearsing for their class show, She Kills Monsters. Javier Rivera Cordero is with some of the cast to get to know more about this show.
Thanks, Bailey. I'm here with Audrey, Ariana, and Tristan to talk about She Kills Monsters. So I heard you guys been working for a while now on this play. When will it come out?
It'll come out this Friday at 7 o'clock in the night, not morning.
Okay, thank you so much. It'll be February 7th?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. And if a student wants to go and watch it, how much will it be?
It'll be $10 for adults, $5 for students, and if you're in any theater class, it'll be for free.
Okay. And also for the location, will it be the same as the regular performances, like the musicals, or will it be a different location?
It'll be in the black box, which is in the back of the pack.
Okay, thank you guys so much for coming on, and I hope you guys break a leg and everything. No injuries. Back to you, Kaylee.
February is Black History Month, which is an annual celebration of achievements by African Americans and a time for recognizing the central role they play in our history. Each week, we will feature 2 people who have made a contribution to our society.
Madam C.J. Walker invented a line of African American hair products after suffering from a scalp ailment that resulted in her own hair loss. Her business acumen led her to be one of the first African American women to become a self-made millionaire. In 1913, Madam C.J. Walker donated the largest amount of money by an African American toward the construction of an Indianapolis YMCA. As a civil rights activist in 1917, Madam C.J. Walker was a part of a delegation that traveled to the White House to petition President Woodrow Wilson to make lynching a federal crime.
So many people are involved in several different things at NHS, but one person really tries to excel in everything they do inside and outside of school. NHSTV reporter Ethan Pierce has the story.
President of Class of 2021, President of Thespian Troupe 4412, actor in elite theater class, singer in chorale choir class, as well as a choir officer, hard worker, and great friend. These are but a few of the qualities and qualifications Northwest students and teachers relate to junior Madison Lucky. In her chorale class, she is recognized by Miss Carty as a pleasure of a student.
Madison is absolutely super friendly, outgoing, but she can also be very serious and get things done.
Being one of our most involved students at Northwest, Madison began practicing her passions in the 3rd grade, when she joined both choir and theater.
I'm going to major in theater. I want to get a BFA in musical theater specifically. Over the times, it's evolved from being like dress up and playing games to like exploring the human behavior and that kind of a deal.
She went on to eventually perform in the middle school musical Lion King Jr., which sparked an even more intense interest in theater. Entering high school, this passion grew, as she was a featured dancer in both Tuck Everlasting as well as White Christmas. Notably, she won many awards as Lady Byron in last year's UIL one-act play, which finished just shy of state. This year, she will take the stage in one act yet again as Edna Klein in Children of a Lesser God. But, as she continues through high school, she quotes her successes as not a product of just her, but the many people around her. From her teachers to her friends to her sister, and especially her mom, who supported her from the very beginning.
I've grown up with a single parent for a while. I feel like I've been very fortunate to have her in my life. I know those that have had single parents and they haven't been as fortunate, opportunities and all the, family and all the shows and everything that I've done would not have happened for my mom, for my teachers, for my sister, for my friends. Literally, without any of my tribe, I would not be where I am today.
But her teachers and peers see her successes as the fruit of her labor as both a hard worker and a great friend. Madison feels very lucky to have the support she does from her fine arts department. This has been Ethan Pierce for NHSTV.
Now, here's Shelby with our Tetson Sports Update.
Thanks, Kaylee. Last night, the boys soccer team played here at home against Denton Ryan. They lost 4-0, and the girls lost on the road 1-0. But don't worry, though, they both play again on Tuesday against the Colony. Now, both basketball teams played at home last night as well against the Colony. The girls would lose the game 63-58, and the boys lost 56-45. The teams will play again this Friday at Braswell High School. The girls start at 5:45, and the boys will follow. That's all I have for sports. Back to you, anchors.
Tomorrow, we have a student who is following in her sister's footsteps.
Thanks for watching, Texans. This has been NHSTV Live.